I'm not sure if this is happening to other women, but I've received so many DMs from women telling me that their feeds have changed drastically in just a few short hours. On day one of this presidency, their feeds have changed. They are seeing more tradwife content. They are seeing more stay-at-home mom content. They're seeing content about how to please their husbands. They are seeing all sorts of content, anti-birth control content, like all different kind of content that is targeted in a very specific way. And it's drastically different from what their news feeds looked like previously, whether they're on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, wherever. It is a change, a drastic change to their algorithm and the content that they're seeing. And this is not coincidence. Obviously, this is not coincidence. This is happening for a reason. This is targeted. And so often, I think as consumers, we forget that our FYP or algorithm is not solely curated by us. And the advertising and marketing that we consume on a daily basis is not limited to social media. We are seeing billboards, we are seeing ads on television, we are consuming advertising all day long, and it's on purpose. They are finding us and targeting us and sending us very specific messages. So it's not surprising, but I am wondering how many other women are experiencing this today or just in general, because it definitely seems that there's much more money behind this right now, specifically like the anti-birth control movement. But just in general, there just seems to be this change, which is not surprising. I'm not surprised, at least. But I'm just interested to know if your feeds have changed significantly, especially like, the women who are messaging me, they're like, I am pro-choice, I am liberal, I am all these things, and yet I'm seeing this content that is very much like the opposite of what I typically consume. And so it's very jarring, and I'm shocked by seeing it because I keep seeing it over and over again. And so I don't know exactly when everybody's algorithms change. And this is not specific to this platform, actually. Like, this is happening across platforms. The other thing that people said was that it seems to be based on where they live. Again, not surprising, and concentrated to the South. People were saying, I'm in the South, I'm in Missouri, I'm in Kansas, all these places, and they're receiving this content, whereas other people who are in New York or the Northeast, like myself, are not receiving it as much. And so I am interested in like what's happening for you. And this isn't surprising, right? This happened with the presidency or the election. I have friends who live in the South. They were seeing very different ads on TV than I was seeing. The only time I actually saw a Trump ad was during a football game, one time. And it was a college football game, not even an NFL game. And so, and the messaging was vastly different. Like in the Northeast, it was all economy, all economy. It was never anything else. Whereas the things people were seeing in the South were vastly different. And so, not surprising that this is happening today. Things are moving very quickly, but I am just wondering what you're seeing on your feed, maybe where you are. Yeah, what's the vibe? What's happening in your algorithm?